let's do our circle. Same thing, I'm just going to click on this, hold down the Option key and Shift to kind of get along those lines. This we're going to be using a gradient for. So going down here, I'm going to choose, with this selected, the gradient option. By default, it likes to go to black and white. So we want to once again go to blue. So I can click here and I can just select the blue there. And then same thing, I can just select this blue. And then if I double click, I can then kind of make this a little bit darker. Make that a lot darker so you guys can see it, and maybe even make this blue a little bit lighter. There we go. All right, now this is just a left to right gradient, so we're going to change this over to a circular one. You can see with the circular gradients that it's always from left to right. It's going to be, the center is going to be where the left is and the other one to the right. And then using my gradient tool over here, I can kind of make this feel like the light's coming from up in this area. And I can manipulate this to make it seem, to kind of change the material so that I have more of a spot there, or more of a gradation. And if I wanted to, I could even add down here an even darker aspect so that we can get a little bit more of that sense of shadow there. I'll bring this up just a little bit more, and maybe we'll make this just a little bit lighter so we can kind of get that sense of shadow. Oops, I always hit Command Z. So now we have that sense of shadow, and maybe just a little bit this selected, and the gradient tool. Maybe I can also do this right here on the piece itself. Kind of manipulate it there. All right. So finding how it works there. But now we've got a nice circle. And I think actually what I'll do, just make this just a little bit bigger so it's about the same size there. All right, so there's our sphere. And now let's go over, do the same thing with our triangle.